Hey everybody, welcome back to Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. And we have a bit of a recap here, so let's go over that. We took Inquisitor Barnum's advice and made our way to the Rogue's Tavern on the outskirts of town. That's where we met the tavern's owner, Miss Rogue. Everyone there seems to respect her, and I can definitely see why. Rogue said her and Barnum actually know each other. Talk about polar opposites. We decided to stay the night there. After all, the professor always used to say that a well-rested mind is invaluable. Okay. Go to the marketplace. Isabella, hold on a second. Huh? Me? Think you could give me a hand around the place? Things have gotten a bit busier around here, and I'm a bit short-staffed at the moment. But I have to. Miss Rogue, we really have to get going. Actually, that might be a good idea. What do you think, Isabella? Well, you'd definitely be a lot safer here. Just leave the investigating to us. Okay, if you think that's best. Just both of you be careful out there. Of course, we'll be back soon with lots of info. Is it really okay to just leave Isabella here, Mr. Wright? I don't think Rogue really needed any help. She's just looking out for Isabella. Huh? She is? Isabella has just been accused of being Bazella. Who knows what happened if she set foot outside the town? Oh. Isabela's already been through so much, don't think angry villagers and knights with sharp swords are gonna help her. Looks like the investigation is on us, Luke. Let's get out there and find ourselves some clues. The Ace Attorney and Ace Apprentice on the case. They're both asexual, huh? That's just a joke. I mean, I'm sure the 9-year-old probably is. That's the room. Really? These are well hidden, man. Haven't even found one. There we go. Alright. That's good enough. Gotta go to the marketplace to get information. To the marketplace. This place is so different during the day. It's absolutely bustling. Vegetable vendors, tailor shops, bazaars. There are all sorts of different shops all over the place. Looks like this must be the marketplace. A marketplace? That sounds like fun. How about we take a look around while we check for clues? But Mr. Wright, we have to make sure we focus on the investigation as well, okay? Wow, Luke is super serious. Huh? Hey, Wright, Mr. Wright, look! Isn't that Mr. Nidal and Miss Mary standing over there? Oh yeah, now that you mention it, Isabella did say that Miss Mary's farm is somewhere around here, didn't she? I don't see any knights around anywhere. Wonder what Nidal is doing here. Fresh milk of Labyrinthia. You won't find a bargain like this anywhere else. I guess it's a bargain. Oh, we meet again. Are you here to purchase some of my fine milk? Oh, I'm afraid not, sorry. We'll be sure to pick some up next time. Anyway, you didn't happen to see any knights come by here, did you? Knights? No, not today. Speaking of which, I heard there was a big to-do over at the witch trial last night. You wouldn't have something to do with that now, would you? No. We didn't do a thing, did we, Luke? That's right, we didn't do anything, honest. Well, okay, that's a relief. We wouldn't want Mummy's little milk muffin getting all spooked because of your antics now, would we? Yes, ma'am. We'll, be careful not to spook your little milk muffin. Let's see what he knows. Mr. Nightle, is that you? What are you doing around here?
It's not obvious. I'm selling potatoes.
I see.
I shall never forget that fateful day, that fateful witch trial. The truth is, the following morning, I had my entrance exam to join the Order of the Knights.
Is that right?
But that night of that trial, what happened in that courtroom... That was also the night you made me a complete laughingstock. Not only that, because you dragged the trial on so late into the night, I overslept.
So you must have ended up being late to your exam, huh? That's totally not my fault. Well, good luck on the next exam, Mr. Nightle.
I've abandoned such a title.
Huh?
I live and eat and breathe potatoes now. Potatoes. All my life. The journey of a potato seller is a long and arduous one. You may now address me as Spudley.
Alright, Spudley. I'll take 2 potatoes, please.
You have my thanks, Sir Blue Knight.
Seems like the Knights haven't been looking for us here. I guess not. I'd really like to stick around and see what other information we can find out around here. But the only other people around here look a little shady, if you ask me. All the more reason we should ask. I've heard all sorts of rumblings out here. Spella must be a nervous wreck waiting for us to get back with some information. We can't go back empty-handed, right? You're right. Then let's get back on the case. How about we try looking over there, Mr. Wright? Jeez. An explosion. Must be a witch's doing. It's always the witches.
Was that an explosion? What could have exploded like that?
Luke, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. How about you, Mr. Wright?
Yeah, I think I'm okay, considering.
Phew, that's a relief.
What could have caused that explosion? And of all places, why in the middle of the marketplace? Mr. Wright, do you think, could a witch have done this? Wow, you're really smart one, kid. We know we can summon fire and turn people into gold. There's no doubt about it. This has to be the work of magic. I agree. At least it sure seems likely. We should investigate the area of the blast. Let's go, Mr. Wright. I'm sure we'll find something that will give us a lead regarding the witches. Right, and if we come across anyone injured, we'll give them a hand, alright? In that case, how about we split up? I'll go and check that side over there. Oh dear, why do all the strangest things always happen on this side of town? Always happen? Miss Mary, did something else happen here? Isn't it obvious? This area was perfectly peaceful before you started trying to defend every witch out there. Do you remember the incident with Robs and Mugs, don't you? Oh yeah, that happened right around here, didn't it? Yes, right on the footpath that leads to the courthouse through the forest. You know, I just remembered something rather strange. What's that? Just before the blast, I saw a bright spark on the ground. A bright spark. Truth be told, I noticed the same thing back when those flames erupted too. So you saw a spark of light on the ground? Yes, I definitely saw it. I definitely saw a spark on the ground. And you say this was before the explosion? Yes, before the explosion. A spark on the ground. It was before the explosion. Could it have something to do with magic? I'm afraid I couldn't say. Snowing and I will be staying far, far, far away from this mess. We're not getting dragged into any trials. And now I have to get back to my farm. I have to go and protect my precious little lovelies. Oh boy, it's crazy. I see the crazy goat lady still as crazy as ever. Aha, something sparkling on the ground. A clue.
What's this? It kinda looks like a bell? I can't describe it, but something's weird about this bell. Huh? Hey, you! Wait!
Who's that? Wait, just a moment!
Hey, Luke!
What?
Are you okay? It's you.
Lady that was burned.
Wait a second. Haven't we seen her somewhere before?
No way. I don't get it. There's no way you should be alive.
What? Oh, I remember where we saw her. It was at the other trial. Weren't you?
Miss Kira.
You're right. It is Miss Kira.
Yeah, she was supposed to have been dropped into the flames. We saw it with our own eyes.
With our own eyes.
I must go.
Wait a minute, Miss Kira. I just want to ask you a few questions.
I must go. Quickly. If I fail my task, I cannot return.
Task?
Tell us, Miss Kira. How is it that you're still alive?
I must go.
Did you see that?
You can question the suspect, but you can't make him answer.
She just vanished.
Was that the spell Demir?
I don't think so. Remember, to cast magic, you need to be carrying a Telea Magica. And we didn't hear her say any sort of incantation, so... But I did see her ring that small bell.
That bell. What do you think it's for? Mr. Wright?
Miss Kira should have died when she was dropped into the fire, but she looked alive to me just now. If that's the case, then maybe... Maya! Hey, Luke!
Yes?
Let's head back to Rouge's place. I just thought of one more place we need to search.
Hey? But why?
I guess it's Rouge.
There's no time to explain. We have to get back. Espella will want to hear this too.
Okay, got it.
Alright. Back to the tavern. Oh, Mr. Wright, Luke. I heard a loud bang coming from the town. Did something happen there? There was a huge explosion. Thankfully, no one was hurt. An explosion? We don't know for certain, but I suspect magic was involved. Magic, you say? Oh yeah, that reminds me. You're not going to believe who we just ran into. Miss Kira. Kira? But that can't be right. I mean, she... Wait a minute, guys. Can I just say something? Yes, what is it? I still can't believe it myself, but Luke and I definitely saw Kira in town today. It's like, so you're just interrupting to say what we were already talking about? Couldn't she have been brought back with magic somehow? I don't think so. Remember, Inquisitor Barnum said that no such magic exists. Oh yeah, that's right. Regardless, the reality is Kira should have been burned alive after the trial, but is somehow now alive again. That means, as crazy as it sounds, there's still hope. You mean... There's a chance that Maya is still alive. What? That's right. Maya is still alive? Are you absolutely certain, Mr. Wright? No, I said there's a possibility. That means the opposite of being absolutely certain. I think so. I mean, if magic isn't the reason for Kira's sudden reappearance, then there's only one place we really need to investigate. I think I know. The fire cage back at the courtroom, right? Exactly. I have a hunch there's more to that cage than meets the eye. I bet if we search that place inside and out, we're bound to uncover some kind of huge secret. We should hurry then. Yeah, there's just one small problem. We've got the entire knighthood looking for us. How can we sneak back in there without getting caught? Aha, I've got it. Don't worry, Mr. Wright, just leave it to me. Eve told me about a hidden entrance behind the courtroom. It's the same secret entrance I used to help Espella escape the courtroom. Huh? Eve told you? Haha. Anyway, we should get going, right? What's with all the commotion? Did I hear something say there's an explosion in town? Well, I'm just trying to mix their two voices together, I guess. Maybe I'll just make it sultry. What's with all the commotion? This is terrible. I shouldn't even be focusing that much on that. That's right, Miss Rogue. Rouge, whatever. No one was hurt, but a few stalls were destroyed. Huh, is that so? Miss Rogue, what do you think will happen if the street stall owners now that the stalls are gone? They probably won't be able to open their stalls for a while. I say we ought to look on the bright side. At least no one was hurt, right? With the townsfolk and my little group of good-for-nothings here helping out, everything will be rebuilt in no time. A little hard work wouldn't hurt the lazy bums, trust me. Don't you worry about the townsfolk. I just leave them to me. You have your own things to worry about. Well, are you headed out or what? Yes, if that's all right. I'm terribly sorry for leaving in the middle of helping you, Miss Rogue. Rouge. That's fine. Don't worry your pretty little head over, Espella. Thank you so much, Miss Rouge. Thank you for everything. All right. Don't get all mushy on me. Just go out there and get it done. Well, looks like the knights haven't tried searching for us out here, huh? So, where do we go now? We take the hidden passage into the courtroom, of course. Espella, you remember it, right? You mean, the passage we used to escape yesterday? That's right. Luke, how is it you know about this secret passage anyway? I had no idea such a thing could exist here in the courtroom. He said Eve told him. And you even processed it and were like, Eve told him? Sheesh. Well, it was hidden within a puzzle. Answering it correctly unlocks the door. But I closed the door just to be on the safe side. All I have to do is solve the puzzle again to open the way. Alright, it's in your capable hands then, Luke. Right, the entrance is right over there. Alright, at least we get one puzzle in here. Sewer sneaking. The passageway to the courtroom must be around here somewhere. The floor panel hiding the passageway should satisfy these four conditions. Number 1, Mr. Wright and I only have to cross one of the 2 stone bridges to get there. Number 2, its neighboring panels don't have flags. Number 3, the panel has a lit candle on it. Number 4, its sides directly touch only 2 other panels. Well, this seems like it could be it. And there's a bridge. You'd have to go way more than... Okay. I think this is it.
Don't worry. Leave this one to me. Professor, I did it!
We found it. This should lead us straight into the courtroom. Didn't have flags on it because it did have a flag on it. Wait, didn't have flags next to it because the flag was on it. There we go. There, it's open. Now we can head inside. The job well done, Ace Apprentice. Now let's hurry in. Ugh, it's really cramped in here. We're almost there, Mr. Wright. Are you alright, Isabella? Not long now. Uh-huh, yes, I'm fine. Man, I hate these dark, narrow spaces. I guess I'm a little bit claustrophobic. Oh, I can see light. Whoa! Ah! Ouch, that smarts. A secret entrance in the ceiling, huh? What are the odds? Doesn't look like we can go out the way we came in, does it? Let's not focus on how we'll go back for the time being. Yes, you're right, but where did we end up exactly? Looks like one of the cells underneath the courtroom. Huh? Uh-oh, I'm so sorry. I must have taken a wrong turn somewhere. But we should get to the courtroom if we continue straight from here.
What are you?
Oh, it's Miss Grey Earl. You're okay. Miss Cantabella, are you unharmed? Thank goodness. We were all so worried about you. So it looks like they didn't feed you to the flames after all. It's all due to your brilliant defense work. Well, to argue that even if I was a witch, I still did not commit the crime. Your words seemed to have a profound effect on the judge and somehow changed his mind. I'm currently awaiting my new sentence instead of being sent to the flames. I'm truly, truly thankful to you. It was nothing. I'm just glad I was able to help you. And yet, I must also apologize to you. Huh? For what happened to Miss Fay. It was truly tragic. And I was the cause of it all. Simply thinking back on it all is difficult. Miss Grey Earl, there's something you really should know. What? What do you mean? Earlier today in town, we saw someone who we thought had been sent to the flames. We saw Miss Kira. What did you say? But if I remember correctly, there's no magic that can bring the dead back to life. Yep, that's right. And I imagine there isn't anything in alchemy that can do that either, is there? Master Belduke always used to say, alchemy is logical. Its very existence is tied to the natural order of the world. To break that rule is to try to swim against the tide of Mother Nature herself. Therefore, the dead cannot be returned to the world of the living. That is the natural order of the world. I see. There is one more thing. Bringing the dead back to life violates all logic. Yet if what you say is true and you did in fact see Miss Kira today, then I imagine you believe there has to be some manner of trickery present that can supposedly bring back the dead. That means the reason you've all put yourselves in great danger coming here is so you can find out the true nature of this trickery, specifically in the fire cage. That's incredible, Miss Grey Earl. That's exactly why we're here. We're going to inspect the fire cage inside and out to see if there's anything strange about it. The Chamber of Fire is located just past this waiting area. However, there may be guards stationed there at the moment. Getting past them undetected is going to be rather difficult. That would be my fault. I accidentally led us down the wrong path. Taking that wrong path is how we ended up meeting Miss Grey Earl, right, Luke? Huh? He's right, Luke. It's that voice. He's right, Luke. We were able to meet her thanks to you. I agree. I'm glad we all managed to meet again. Really? Haha. Well, anyway, that's enough of this. We gotta thinking about how we can get past these guards. If it pleases you, I ask that you leave those guards to me, Mr. Wright. Huh? I'll draw their attention. Then while they're distracted, you sneak past them into the Chamber of Fire. But Miss Grey Earl, we wouldn't want you to get in any more trouble. Not at all. Nothing I can do will ever repay you for what you've done for me. Please, allow me the honor of assisting you just this once. Alright, we won't forget this, Miss Grey Earl. Thought there would be another cutscene. A threefer, that'd be crazy.
Whoa, what? What's going on in there? It's coming from the Death Nail dungeon. Hurry!
Excuse me. Looks like she did it. They're gone. It would seem all the guards bolted off in the direction of the cells when they heard a voice. Let's head inside before they come back. Right, come on, let's go. Okay, so I'm going to take this opportunity to save before we get trapped in another series of puzzles. So we got 2 cutscenes. The story is moving at a pretty good clip this chapter, and I'm pretty sure I'll be able to finish this chapter next time. So join us on Sunday for the ending of this chapter, and then we will have, tomorrow we'll have more of Thimbleweed Park, which we just started on Monday. So if you missed Monday's episode, there's only one to get caught up on if you want to continue on from where we left off then. And then we'll have more of this on Sunday and another Thimbleweed Park on Monday, and then Pizza Tower and Final Fantasy during the week. So hope everyone's having a good one, and we'll catch you next time.